Good morning, good morning. Welcome to another daily dose of fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're gonna get started in just a couple minutes. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment. Let me know that you are here. Let me know that you are working out with me. If you're doing this workout on the replay, welcome to the replay. You can find them right here on Facebook for 30 days, then they disappear, but you can find them over on my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition, where I have all the workouts saved into playlists. So super easy to find over there. If you go on over there to do a workout, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. All right, what else is going on? It is a short week for me this week. I'm gonna be here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday is gonna be a travel day for me. I'm heading back for my 40th class reunion, so I'm looking forward to seeing some high school friends and whatnot, and my sister, who I went to high school with. She's a twin sister, so we went to high school together. I'll be back for that, and we'll be back home. I'll be back to the live workouts on Tuesday. I may sneak in an extra session of live workouts, but I'm going to kind of leave my schedule open to see what other stuff is going on and whatnot. So I'm not going to promise anything, but there's a good chance that you may get a Friday and Monday workout. All right, anything else that's going on? I think that is about it. I got 6:59, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. As always, I don't know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out, or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing, go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. I'm going to go ahead and stretch it up overhead, all the way through the fingertips. Working through those oblique muscles. And let's take it across the body, really swinging those arms, working through the mid-back here. And taking those arms down toward the ground, through the lower back a little bit, starting to get some blood moving. And we're going to take the legs wide, point those toes out, and take it side to side, stretching out that arm in front as we go down side to side. And go ahead and stand it up. Take the arms out to the side and just take it side to side. Looks like Shannon is on with me this morning. Good morning. Legs stay still here, just moving the upper body, the torso side to side, warming up the core and the spine here. And let's go ahead and bring those legs into about shoulder width, hands just above the knees. Go ahead and bend the legs, bend the knees, push the rear back. Back is arched, head is at neutral. Straighten the legs out, round the back, chin to chest. Press it down, round it out. One hand comes across the body. And bring the other arm across the body. Pull one elbow behind the head, tuck the rear and squeeze the abs so that the spine stays nice and long. No curve in the spine. And to the other side. We're going to take those hands behind the back, clasp the fingers together, press the hands down. Doing a little modified, taking the ear to one side. And back to center. And take the ear to the other side. And back to center. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Bring the arms up as the chest goes forward. And back up. All right, you guys ready to get started? We're going to start just with an easy front kick, back kick, kind of a warm-up move really, where we're going to kick the foot forward. Really like press the foot forward. So bring the knee up first and then press that foot out like you're stamping the sole of the shoe on an imaginary wall right at the end of your foot. Then we're going to bring that leg down, bring the back leg up, press it out, just like we're stamping the sole of the shoe on an imaginary wall right at the end of our shoe, and bring it back down. So it'll be front kick, back kick. When you do that back kick, the hip needs to stay pointed toward the ground. Don't let those shoulders get uneven and let the hip kick out to the side. You gotta keep that leg kicking straight back. All right, here we go. Ready? Kick, kick. Three, two, last one, and to the other side. Ready? Last one, and we're going to go into a goalpost. Let's see if I can do these with the 15s. All right, so bring those arms up into goalpost, feet are shoulder width apart, just bringing the arms up or down and then back up, down and up. water, and we're gonna take it into a sumo squat. So I'm gonna have a weight. You don't have to have a weight, but we're gonna push the rear back, sit down, take that back. We're gonna have the feet wide, toes pointed out. Then we're gonna push the rear back, take a weight down and overhead as you come up. Take it back and up. Push the rear back and up. Last one, and we'll finish this set off with a reverse fly. Set of 2 weights. Gonna bring them down in front. Back is straight, knees are slightly bent. Bring those arms up and down. Last one. And that is our first set of the week. We're going to go right back in to those front kick, back kicks. Lynn hopped on. Good morning. Here we go. Ready? Kick to the back. One more on this side, going right to the other side. Last one, moving into the goalposts. Here we go, bring those weights up, take them down and up. Relax the shoulders, don't let the shoulders come up into the ears. Fun. Ooh, I went up in weight with that. I can feel it. Moving into those sumo squats. Feet are wide, toes pointed out. Push the rear back, bring the weight up. Last one, moving into the reverse flies. Down in front, ready, and lift, lift. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. Another set down, heading into the last set in this first round. Kick and kick. Last one, and to the other side. Last one. Goal poster next. Ready? Down to up. Very good. Sumo squats. Feet wide, toes pointed out, butt goes back, and weight comes up. Last one. Reverse fly. Here we go. Down in front. Ready? Lift. Very good. Whew. Our first round of the week is in the books. Whew. A little high five. High five. All right. I'm tired. We're going to start round 2 with a reverse chop. So one weight. We have our, let's see, the foot that is closest to the weight is going to be turned out just a little bit, but the other foot is kind of turned facing the other foot. Make sense? We're going to just bring this weight right up, arms up by our ears and down, up. Last one. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. Ready? And up. Standing weighted bicycle crunch. One weight. Bring that weight up. Crunch, crunch. Last one, and taking it to the other side. Weight comes up, crunch. Last one, moving it in to a, what did I have next? Discus. I'm gonna go a little lighter on the discus. Underarm grab on the weight, or underhand grab on the weight, and bring it right up by the ear. That foot kind of goes with it. Last one, taking it to the other side, we go up. Last one. Whew. And we're going into just some weighted squats. I'm going to go heavy on this. I think you can go heavy. Get your heavies out. If you're just starting and you don't want to use weights, you don't have to, or you can use a lighter weight. But I got my heavy weights out. My feet are at shoulder width. I'm going to put the butt back. Squat, keeping that back straight. Stand it up. We're going back into, I'm feeling it. We're going back into the reverse chop. Ready? And up. Taking it to the other side as soon as I get my breath back. Ready? Last one. All right. standing bicycle crunch. A little hard on this first one. One, to the other side. Last one. Moving in to that discus. Knees are slightly bent. Underhand grip on the weight. Up. One, taking it to the other side. Well, I might have done a couple extra on that. All right, finishing off with those weighted squats. How's everyone feeling? Make sure you keep your back straight as the butt goes back. Sit it down. Last one. You guys. I'm tired. All right, we got one more set in this second round. Starting with the reverse chops. This is it. Here we go. Ready? And up. And we're taking it to the other side. As soon as I get my breath, we are. I hope you guys are feeling this a little bit. Here we go, ready? And up. Last one. Standing bicycle crunch. Here we go. Ready? Crunch. to the other side. Ready? Last one. Very good. Moving into the discus. Ready? Knees slightly bent. And we go up. Last one. Taking it to the other side. Last one. And moving into the weighted squats. Guys, I'm a firm believer, if you can do this workout, you can do the Tabata Wednesday. I feel like we almost get more rest. I'm giving you more rest on Tabata than today. I do that by design. I want to work cardiovascular a little bit while I'm doing the strength training. That's why I switch the muscles up a little bit so that you do get to rest the muscles. Last one, and round two is in the books. Oh, high five. High five. Way to go, you guys. Thanks for making me work. All right. We have one more set. We're going to start with a Spider-Man. So no weight. No weight. In plank. Bring one leg to the outside at the same elbow and then switch. Last one, and taking it onto our rear. One weight if you want. We're going to do a Russian twist. So a couple different ways or variations I'm going to give you. Heels can be on the ground. You can float them too. If you float them, just don't let your legs go all over the place. If there's too much movement in your legs, just ground your heels. It's fine. We can take big arms and do rainbow. Just arms. Rainbow. Nice and big. If you're going to hold a weight, then I'm just going to have you go hip to hip with the weight. So hip to hip. Whew, I'm going to start my first set a little lighter. Sweating. So hip to hip, feet grounded, heels up, whatever way feels best to you. All right, here we go. Three, two, last one. Oh. All right. All right. You know what? I'm gonna have you go one-legged bridge. I was gonna do a bridge press, but honestly, my upper body is toast. So I'm gonna take a break. So we'll go one leg on the heel, one leg up in the air. We're gonna push through the heel like you're gonna slide out on the heel and squeeze the rear as you lift up and down, up, down. Last one, to the other side, lift. Last one, and we're gonna finish off with just hands under the rear. I want your low back to be pressed into the ground. If at any time when your legs come out straight, if there is a gap between your low back and the ground, lift your head or your head and your shoulders and really round that low back out, push it into the ground. We're just gonna kick, swimmer kick. Five, four, three, two, and bring it on up. All right, now we know what this last set looks like. Easy peasy, right? We got it. Only got two more. We're almost there, you guys. Let's go right back into that plank Spider-Man. Crunch, crunch. Last one, and taking a breath before I go into that. Russian twist. Sweating. I just realized my son was watching a Dota tournament back here with a friend this weekend. I think they turned the fan down. But it's high ceiling, so I'm gonna have to get like a chair or something to make it go faster. All right, going into the Russian twist. Here we go. Three, 2, last, 1. I realize this is a big ab set, isn't it? All of them, but this one really target the core. All right, well, let's even. All right, we got it. One leg up, ready? Up, down, squeeze, down. And switching sides, up. Last one, taking the hands under the rear, pushing the low back into the mat as you swimmer kick. Five, 4, 3, 2, and bring it on up. All right, you guys, we got one more set. And then we'll put Never Miss a Monday behind us. Here we go. Ready? Crunch, crunch. Last one. Very good. Moving into the Russian twist. Ready? Let's do it. Last one. These three set workouts are hard endurance wise. All right, one foot up in the air, one heel on the ground. Ready? Press through that heel, squeeze the rear and down. Squeeze. Push the heel, squeeze the rear. And taking it to the other side, up and down, squeeze. One more, very good. that swimmer kick. Here we go. Five, 4, 3, 2, and bring it on up. Never miss a Monday workout, you guys. Way to be here. Ooh, that felt good. It's always hard to get up for that first one. I already got 7:45, so I'm going to keep you just a second here just to go ahead and stretch a little. I'm in that butterfly, moving my chin toward my toes. Keeping the back straight. Release. Taking the chest down toward the thigh. Straight back. And to the other side. Cross one leg over to the outside of the opposite knee, and then just pull that knee toward your opposite shoulder. It's a little glute stretch. And taking it to the other side. Good. And stand it up. Whew. We're going to stretch up tall. Forward fold down. Go down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. And bend your knees, roll it up. Take a deep breath in. Hold it. And blow it out. That was it, you guys. We did it. Made it through our first day of the week. Whew, I hope you're feeling good. I have a good mantra for today. So I think this is a good one. It says, speak through your life, you will change lives. I like that. Speak through your life, you will change lives. All right, you guys, I am planning to be back here for a strength and stretch workout tomorrow, and I'd love to see you. If I don't, I'll see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day.